Welcome back to the Old Colony Cast, a podcast about all things Plymouth and surrounding areas. I am one of your hosts, Andy, joined by other host, Hanna.
Hello.
And a guy with two thumbs that's our producer, this guy, Fish.
Yellow.
That made sense, right? Did I say that makes sense? I feel like it made sense.
I totally have two thumbs.
Yeah. The audience, like, who's got two thumbs and, whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes. Who's got two thumbs and is producing this podcast? This guy.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
I got it.
I feel like we just spent 20 seconds over explaining the most obvious thing in the world.
Yeah, that's my brand.
Some people might have needed it.
Yeah.
Especially without the visual.
Yeah.
No.
For the audience, I did do the two thumbs pointing at myself thing when I said this guy because, I commit.
Because that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have not done it. They would have never known.
Yeah. Fair.
Alas.
Do we have any updates, Hanna?
No, and I don't have any random things to talk about either.
Any random thoughts? No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. I don't think so. Ice cream shops are opening back up.
Yeah, it was
It was like 80 today.
It was gorgeous today.
It was too hot.
Yeah.
Which means everyone else was happy and I was cranky.
I was prepared at work. I wore the right clothes, so I was excited for that.
Nice.
It's been... I have not... This spring has been terrible weather-wise, and I haven't worn the right clothes ever.
It's been very much like dress one way, but then bring a sweater, sweatshirt.
Yes.
For sure. Snowed 5 days ago. Yeah.
It went from snowing to 80 in less than a week. We're broken.
Well, it was a delayed spring for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So what are we talking about today, Hanna?
I have no idea.
Me either. So, do you want to? Should I ask him?
You ask him.
All right. What are we talking about today, Fish?
Funny you should ask, Andy. Thank you. So, as I've gone from producer to other host for the day, so look, we've told a lot of not necessarily
lies?
Yes.
Hanna tells lies.
Yes, Hanna tells lies. Hanna lies all the time. But no, we
don't come to this podcast
for accuracy.
I try my best, and sometimes I don't try. Anyway,
yeah, sometimes her best is awful.
Just lying.
Yeah. No, but we've told a lot of jokes that may not be in the best of taste about how I love trains.
Yeah, you do tell those jokes a lot.
And we don't really sound that much alike on the radio
Are
at all.
About to talk about a train?
No, because I'm not.
That was super funny.
I know.
I'm not a train guy.
You're going to talk about dinosaurs.
Yes, I am.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, look, I'm not a train guy. I'm a dinosaur guy. Dang it. Anyway. So I'm going to talk about our state dinosaur.
I was not, seriously, I was like, we should figure out what the state dinosaur is. I bet Fish would like to talk about that.
Yeah, Fish.
The other day, I was thinking about it.
Fish loves to talk about dinosaurs.
Fish loves talking about dinosaurs. Fish will talk about dinosaurs far longer than anyone is willing to listen to me talk about dinosaurs.
We were playing D&D last night for this. We kind of run this private group, and he got a D&D. I got a
Dungeons and Dragons dinosaur book.
He was so excited.
It's so cool. And the art is gorgeous.
The art is pretty.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I don't know what our state dinosaur is.
Okay.
Oh, should we guess?
I couldn't.
I know 3 dinosaurs.
You will get nowhere close.
Iguanodon.
Stegosaurus Rex.
Hanna at least named a dinosaur. It's from Europe, but it's at least a dinosaur.
Just trying to mush two together and hopefully be half right. That new T-Rex wasn't right.
No. So our
Stego, the one with the spiky tail.
Stegosaurus?
No, this one with not spiky, clubby tail. Sure.
Yeah. Walter's getting into dinosaurs, so they're kind of sticking with me.
Dinosaurs, I mean, a little bit.
Dinosaurs are cool.
Walter thinks so.
Yeah.
I love Jurassic Park.
Yeah. I know, I love Jurassic Park.
Okay. You read your facts, I'll just...
Can I ask a fact about our state dinosaur?
You can.
And this, I'm not going to remember the name from this, but is it the one that left the footprints in Holyoke, or is that a different dinosaur?
Okay, maybe.
Okay.
Because the problem is with dinosaur tracks is that it is very difficult to tell what specific kind of dinosaur left them.
That makes sense.
Sure,
because
it's the footy part isn't there anymore.
Yeah, there's the flesh of the foot is gone. And also, we don't know what all the dinosaurs there are. So,
they might have been wearing roller skates.
yes, that is always a concern. Dinosaurs on roller skates is a constant concern among paleontologists.
Yeah.
But also, like, the footprint, the dinosaur that left the footprint, we may not know what that is. And we may never know what that is.
We might not have evidence of its body.
Whatever left the in the tracks are called eubrontes, because when they have dinosaur tracks, they give it a kind of dinosaur-y name.
Right.
So that everyone knows what they're referring to, but it's not really attached. There's no like actual animal there.
Okay.
It's just footprint.
Interesting.
Are you going to tell us what it is, or are we just going to keep interrupting?
No, I just wanted that was my one like itching question.
Okay. All right.
I feel like we're going to get 35 minutes of me trying to start an episode and you desperately not letting me.
I'm excited.
That crossed my mind, but it's
I know. I know how we work.
Yeah.
Tell us what it is.
All right. So our state dinosaur is Podokesaurus holyokensis.
Podokesaurus.
And he mentioned Holyoke.
I did hear the Holyoke, but Podokesaurus?
It's Greek for swift-footed lizard of Holyoke.
Podoke is Greek for swift-footed?
Yes.
Okay.
Look, it's
know.
not my fault. I didn't invent ancient Greek,
I'm
Andy.
Just saying, that doesn't sound swift.
Look, that's on you, and frankly,
it does sound Greek, though.
It's definitely Greek, and also you're going to find out that you're a little sexist.
What did I say that was sexist?
You'll get there. So anyway,
I know what you did.
I feel like it's not that easy trying to figure out which one. No, Podokesaurus was a small. How technical do you want me to be? I assume not at all.
Let's go elementary school level.
Okay, it was a small theropod dinosaur. Theropods are the meat-eating ones.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I was like, I'm lost.
Sorry.
What elementary school did you go to? He was a green dinosaur.
Andy, the books I learned to read on were dinosaur books.
Yeah.
So elementary school me knew more about dinosaurs than he should have.
Yeah. I got that.
Yeah, this is what I learned to read on.
So they didn't use the word carnivorous?
Carnivorous describes what they eat. Theropod is a very specific kind of dinosaur.
Oh, okay.
Like theropod is a technical scientific clade term.
Gotcha.
They're all related.
Gotcha.
So anyway, it lived in Massachusetts from 200 to 100.
I'm sexist.
Yes.
Whatever.
From 200 to 190 million years ago.
Oh my God.
In the early Jurassic. Is that, you guys okay for that?
You're
so
in
far?
the Jurassic period.
Okay.
I get
in
it.
the early Jurassic, yeah.
Okay.
It was
Is this T-Rex time or Stegosaurus time?
this is before Stegosaurus time.
Okay.
Okay.
That's okay. Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
All right, I took notes. And I have to jump ahead to them. This is how Hanna lives.
Yes, it is.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
I know. It's rough.
Anyway, it's about 3 feet long and weighed somewhere between 20 and 80 pounds because estimating what an animal weighs when you have part of the skeleton is hard.
Interesting.
So it's like a big dog.
I think it's been described as roughly the size of a cheetah.
Okay.
Which I suppose, yeah, big dog. Big dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like like Irish
80
wolfhound.
pounds, yeah.
Oh, probably
Those are
smaller
big.
than our wolfhound.
Okay.
Yeah, those are
Yeah.
big.
Okay.
Like, I don't know, like a golden?
They could
Okay.
be pretty big.
Yeah.
I've seen goldens hit about 80 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah, that feels
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've been hit by a golden before.
Great story.
It was like a puppy, but a big one.
Yeah.
So like goldens are still crazy till they're like 3, and then they're like very chill.
Yeah.
So he was like 2,
So he was just
And-
like a
lunatic running in a dog area, and knocked me,
like took you out.
took me out
Oh, I got
by
you,
the
yeah.
side of my legs, and I literally landed in the mud. I'll show you guys a picture.
Imagine how bad that would be if it was a dinosaur.
Yeah.
So I actually told the lady because she like had it on a lead, and my friend was like, "Get your dog," because it was running around. She's like, "I'm trying." The lead that you like hook them up to, she like had no control over him. Like didn't even take him on a leash. And I'm like, thank God I was an old person.
Yeah.
This is when I was like even younger. I was like, I'm gonna recover from this, but like, what if I was like one of the older people walking around? Anyway, go ahead. It was messed up. So that's
So
when
dinosaurs.
Yeah. So anyway, dinosaurs. It was a small theropod, so a small meat-eating dinosaur, and basically everything around that time was fairly small, ran around very quick, had really strong like grabby hands because its jaws weren't really like you've seen a T-Rex on TV.
Yeah.
You know how big their jaws are. These guys had much smaller jaws and were more likely to like grab stuff with their hands and try to kill it that way.
Gotcha.
And also, it didn't necessarily have feathers, but it was definitely fuzzy.
Interesting.
Okay.
Because most theropods at the time were at least like not feathery, but
Like
Had
downy feather.
fluffy.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
kind of fluffy.
Okay, another side note. One of Walter's favorite books right now is Archibald, who is a dinosaur.
Okay.
And he's bald, but the other dinosaurs are furry.
Archibald the bald dinosaur?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's such a cute book, but yeah, they're like
Yeah.
fuzzy.
Good.
Yeah.
I respect the scientific accuracy of
Archibald.
children's book. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So the first and only specimen of Podokesaurus was discovered by a Dr. Mignon Talbot, who was the chairwoman of the Mount Holyoke College Geography Department in 1910.
Okay.
She was out walking with her sister, who was the chair of the psychology department, or philosophy department. And she saw a white streak in a boulder. Said, "Ooh, that might be something." Walked over. And she got really excited because apparently she called it a real live fossil, which
Did she lick it?
I don't know.
My friend, who's a big
I know
dinosaur
about
nerd,
these.
said you have to lick the dinosaur.
That's
know,
how you know.
It's not that you have to, it's that you can, and
Yeah.
it works.
There's something like if you lick it, you claim it.
There's
No.
I wasn't really listening.
you can't
I know.
don't lick these footprints either. It's not like it's not that kind of a fossil.
No. So anyway, realizing it was a real fossil, she talked to the owner of the land, got permission, came back the next day with some workmen and excavated both the rock and the other half of the rock that it came from to get the rest, as much of the skeleton as she could. She got about, I think it was a little under half of the full animal, which is a lot for fossils.
Yeah.
And then over the course of the next year, she basically went in and cleaned it and prepared the fossils and studied it and tried to write it up and kind of basically did everything she could to kind of figure out what this was. At one point, she thought it was a plant-eating dinosaur, realized she was wrong. It flipped it around, kind of figured out what bones were where because it wasn't articulated.
Mhm.
So not all the bones were in the right places. You were kind of going, I think that's part of the skull, maybe. I don't know. It looks scully. And at the end of that year, in June of 1911, she published the official scientific description of the dinosaur, naming it Podokesaurus holyokensis, making her the first woman ever to name a dinosaur.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Cool.
Which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Is that
is
like-
cool.
one of the, I don't know about a lot of dinosaurs found in Massachusetts.
There were two.
Oh, okay.
total.
So yeah.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot for me to bank on, I guess.
No. So you didn't know that? Yeah, there was not a whole lot there.
So there's not a lot of options for the state dinosaur.
No.
Did we get the cooler option?
Yeah, I'm gonna go yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's fair.
I'm going to go with the one, the first dinosaur named by a woman is at least fairly cool.
That's
I would
true. That's
think
true.
so,
I would
yeah.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's, at least historically significant.
Monumental in some way.
Yeah. So yeah, they then sent the fossils down to Yale University, which is where she had gotten her doctorate.
Mm-hmm.
I think she was the first woman to get a doctorate from Yale too, which also very cool.
Oh, neat.
Or at least
yeah.
a PhD. I don't know if they do
Yeah.
medical
Yeah.
ones, but yeah. So they were further cleaned, and also they made casts, which now stay at Yale and the American Museum of Natural History in New York.
Cool.
And then she had wanted the actual skeleton to stay in Yale to be kind of quote unquote, with its kind, so with other dinosaurs, but they ended up sending it back to Mount Holyoke College, where it was kept in the old science building, which is called Williston Hall. I'm sorry, was called Williston Hall because in 1917 on Christmas break, Williston Hall burned down.
Oh, with the
Oh
dinosaur,
no, with the dinosaur in it?
Yes, it's gone.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
There is currently no.
So there's no fossils of this thing.
There are no that is the only fossil skeleton of Podokesaurus ever discovered. There's a picture of her and her students combing through the ashes of the ruins of the building.
Oh,
It's gone. And
oh my god.
yeah, in fossils, like I don't think they burn, but if they heat up, they shatter.
Yeah.
Or
I
they break
know.
down, and
My
there was
gosh.
just nothing left.
You never think you'd lose a dinosaur like twice. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
That actually, yeah, someone actually said that. It's like, it's the only dinosaur that's ever been lost twice. I'm like, that's
That's
cold.
not really the first you want to be.
No.
Well,
And
it's the first we know about.
it's also,
I'm sure
like,
it's not the first.
I
but yeah.
feel bad saying it. It's not necessarily the worst time that's happened.
Yeah, I bet.
In the
I bet there's been some-
1930s, while the Allies were bombing Berlin, they hit one of the science museums, and the original Spinosaurus skeleton was, along with several others who were less.
Is Spinosaurus the one that had like the big?
Yes.
It's like the big meat eater one, and it
With
had
the big sail.
Yeah.
Yeah, the original skeleton of that was destroyed, and a few years ago, the National Museum, one of the national museums of Brazil, also burned down with
Dang.
basically its whole collection in there. Like it was ugly, but yeah, like it happens, and it's tragic.
That is what it is.
Yeah, that is the only one that has ever been found, and there is only one other dinosaur that has ever been discovered in Massachusetts. It's called Anchisaurus. It is, okay, the technical term is sauropodomorph. It means it is shaped like a sauropod, kind of, but older and not like Brontosaurus.
Okay.
Got it.
It's like, what if it's got the long neck, but it's not as big, and it's not walking on like all four legs yet because it's a lot smaller.
Oh.
This one's like 5 or 6 feet long.
Weird.
So it's got like the long neck, but walks on 2 legs.
Yeah, and it's much, much shorter.
Yeah. Oh.
Smaller. It's literally like 6 feet long. It's
That's
not big.
wild. What's it called again?
It is currently called Anchisaurus. Anchi.
Anchisaurus.
Yeah. And I did some of this too because I realized I only had like 15 minutes of material.
Oh yeah. Of course.
It was originally discovered in Connecticut, so frankly, as our state dinosaur, it's a little sketch. It was, and the fossils found in Massachusetts were found while they were blasting the well for the Springfield Armory.
Okay.
Those moraines were unsurprisingly incomplete because they were
Blasting.
blowing them up.
Yeah,
Fossils
sure.
are bad. Explosions, much like fire, bad for fossils.
Not good.
No, bad. Very bad.
That's not how you get those.
No. I mean, it is, and that's sometimes a problem.
In some way.
Yeah. But it's better getting part of a bone with an explosion than no bone at all, I guess.
Really glass half full.
Yeah, it's a dinosaur half full kind of thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was originally named Megadactylus, which means long finger or big finger,
Okay.
by Richard Owen, the guy who invented the term dinosaur.
Not a woman though.
No, the also,
Just
But
saying.
the
Yeah.
inventor of the word dinosaur, though?
but
Send me
that name
something.
was apparently taken by a lizard.
Okay, yeah.
So Othniel Charles Marsh, who was one of the Bone Wars guys, I don't know if you ever heard of the Bone Wars.
Yes, I have, yeah.
He tried to name it Amphisaurus, which means near lizard, because it's like almost it made sense to him. That was also taken by an extinct amphibian, so it is now on its third name,
Of Anchisaurus?
Anchisaurus, which also means near lizard. It's a different,
Wait, yeah.
Slightly.
it's a slightly different word that means the same thing.
But this is going to be, this is a stupid question.
Go ahead.
Those are my favorite ones.
Dinosaurs are not lizards.
No,
No.
What are they?
Kind
Are they
of
more like birds,
yeah.
right? So
birds
they-
and dinosaurs.
we
Yeah,
were warm-blooded, right?
Yeah, mostly.
They think
Yeah.
mostly.
Scientific. That's what the science shows.
And like, I know I was asking they're not lizards, but it's like one of those things. So there's like, I remember there was a dinosaur where I said, oh yeah, that dinosaur. And you were like, it's not a dinosaur. So it would have been probably a lizard.
There's a lot of
Like,
real estate between dinosaurs and lizards. Lizards are another very specific
it was
kind
the
of
one,
reptile.
it's the one that had it like, that we thought like some people are like, it's that think Nessie is.
Oh, plesiosaur.
Yeah.
Wait, that's not a dinosaur?
No.
Is it a lizard?
Pretty sure it is.
Also no.
Is it a fish?
No.
Is it a human?
Is it a reptile, I should say?
It's at least a reptile.
Yes,
But reptiles,
I meant to say reptile.
Wait. It's 3 raccoons in a trench coat.
I meant to say reptile, not lizard.
Okay, reptile. Yeah, because lizard is a very small subset of
Yes.
reptile.
Just
What are you
happened.
doing?
It came undone.
Hannah got all excited and leaned up to say, because she thought she had a stupid question, and then bumped her mic. And
Yeah. So no, I'm sorry. That was my bad. I do know the difference between reptiles and I understand the subset.
that there is a difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
So plesiosaurs are reptiles, but not like there are no marine dinosaurs. So all the cool
That we know of.
that basically
And then what about the flying ones?
also not dinosaurs.
That's what I thought. Isn't that wild? And you
Like-
would think because
Wait, my
birds,
brain is broken. 'cause
Pterosaurs
it's like-
are also not
So
dinosaurs.
the flying ones aren't dinosaurs, but the dinosaurs are birds.
yeah. Okay.
so it makes them not reptiles.
They also don't fly the same way.
No. Yeah,
At
they
all.
don't. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
That we know of.
Yes.
You can tell by the bone structure.
Yeah. There's
Oh, okay.
like yeah.
I'm like, they literally
Like,
have
you
like,
guys haven't seen it fly, so.
But we've also seen some that have like full body impressions where you get the whole outline, which is very
Right.
cool.
okay.
Fossils are fun.
So yeah, that I get that. I just needed to clarify that.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the closest thing we have to an actual lizard in the ocean, do you know what a mosasaur is?
No.
Have you seen you've seen the Jurassic World movies?
No. Yes and no. No, I don't pay
Okay,
attention
do you remember
to
the clip from the Jurassic World movie where the giant thing comes out of the ocean and like eats the
crab?
crab boat?
Yes.
That's
I did just watch that part the other day.
that's a mosasaur.
Okay.
That's I think pretty closely related to a monitor lizard, like Komodo dragons.
Oh, okay.
And that's very lizardy.
I just watched that the other day. That specific part.
Okay, you've seen all the good bits.
Okay, cool.
All right. So moving on. So now we're up to early 2001. We have skipped over several hundred years of no fossils,
Yep.
and because they have never found another.
That's so crazy to me.
Yeah,
We're just not fossil rich over here.
Yeah, not the space
we don't
for it.
have the right rock.
Yeah.
We don't have the right exposed rock for it. Like we have the Connecticut River, which is kind of early Jurassic, and that's about it.
Yeah.
And especially because during the Cretaceous, all the land was like basically where the Cape and Islands are was above water and isn't anymore. So it's very difficult to go digging for fossils at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean.
That makes sense.
Not impossible, just very hard.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So we're up to early 2001 and 2021. Sorry. And Massachusetts State Rep Jack Patrick Lewis was looking for a COVID-safe Cub Scout activity.
Okay.
And I assume you got, I shouldn't assume, but you guys know how like most of the official state whatevers are because of like kids doing a civics lesson.
Yep.
I was just waiting for him to be like, you guys know about COVID.
Me too. You guys remember that?
I'm like, yeah, I think
You guys remember the most traumatic experience of our adult lives,
Yeah.
right? Right?
Remember that?
Yeah. The state rep was looking for his youngest kid's Cub Scout pack, troop, group. I don't know. It's been a long time since I was a Cub Scout.
Troop.
Yeah. So anyway, his Cub Scout pack to like basically give them some kind of like civics thing and also just something for the kids to do while they couldn't like do things.
Yeah.
So he settled on getting an official state dinosaur. So he talked to a couple of local paleontologists and got told, well, we got two. So
You pick one.
he set up a Twitter poll.
And that's how we picked ours?
He
Our
literally
state dinosaur is Dino McDino face.
well, he wasn't stupid. He gave you like, should we have a state dinosaur? Yes. Podokesaurus. Yes. Ankylosaurus. No. And who's going to say no to a state dinosaur?
Sure.
Dinosaurs are cool.
Mm-hmm.
So he figured he put it up the Twitter post and figured he'd get like maybe 1,000 people would vote.
Yeah.
35,715 people popped on for however long the poll was up.
We were all on our phones then. So.
Yeah. But well, not all, but most of them voted for Podokesaurus because it's frankly cooler.
Yeah.
And it was officially named the state dinosaur in May 2nd, 2022.
Wow.
Oh, so it's like new.
New.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing that always got me because our state dinosaur and our state fossil are not the same.
The state fossil, the footprint.
I think the state fossil is the footprint, is like
makes
dinosaur
sense.
tracks, yeah.
But they're both from Holyoke.
Yeah, because it's the only place you're going to find dinosaur anything.
Wild.
It's crazy.
That is crazy. I think volleyball was also invented there.
Very likely.
Holyoke, really?
Yeah.
Yep, but not by dinosaurs,
No.
as far as I know.
I'm just like, I think.
As far as you
think.
know.
I don't know.
You've never not seen dinosaurs play. Never not seen. Did I do that right? I think so.
50-50. I have no evidence to confirm or deny the existence of Mesozoic volleyball.
Velasa volleyball. I'll workshop it. I'll
Well,
get back to you.
We'll come up with something much
I'll
better.
do a non-update update.
Our next recording is going to be sitting down in just 90 seconds for you, just rapid fire dinosaur volleyball puns.
I feel like I had more questions about dinosaurs.
That's fine. I'm here.
I can't recall. So I know Andy mentioned, like, do you lick the fossil? We know about that, but it has to be a specific type of fossil.
No, it was because he said they can identify bone by licking it.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it
it's
has
a
to be bone. It can't
bone.
be like
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's why I said, like,
Don't lick the feet.
Yeah, don't lick.
Yeah.
especially the whole, like, the Holyoke footprint area.
Yeah.
It's great. Like, you don't want to lick that.
Okay, Hannah, I'm going to level with you. There is literally no ground that I want to lick.
What about the room inside of Willy Wonka's chocolate factory? Because everything in there is candy.
Again, no.
I think I would be tempted by, like, the right part of a salt flat or
Maybe just a little
or like
I don't know what kind of
maybe like red stone.
What? Salt flat made sense. Redstone, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sometimes.
What, like
I was
Red
taking
Rocks,
Hannah
like
up
the
until
music
a second
venue?
ago,
Yeah.
You know what's
Don't like any Florida music venue.
No. There's like a park around it. Like you could just go up to, like, maybe not the ground.
Listeners, write in
Okay,
and
it
tell
has
us
to
what
be-
ground you've licked.
Like, Hannah, if it's not the ground, then the
Old Colony Cast, or is it the Old Colony Cast?
Old Colony Cast at
Old Colony Cast at
gmail.com.
gmail.com. Tell us what ground you
Tell
licked.
Yeah, depending. I don't know. I could be tempted depending on what's going on there.
I think I'm okay with my hard no. Andy?
Oh, I go, please. Of course, I'd probably lick some ground. But if you told me not to, it'd probably be the best way to get me to do it.
I'm like trying to think of what else. And it's odd for me right now because, like, I tend to get a little. What's that thing when you, like, are cool with eating, like, not stuff you're not supposed
is
to
it
eat?
pica?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little pregnancy pica.
You get that? Or
I
you
do.
Like,
Oh,
want to lick red rocks for some reason?
And I think this
It's
is
not
us
sounding bad
announcing
to me right now.
And for the record, I think this is us announcing Hannah's pregnant.
Yeah.
No,
Because
yeah,
I
it's fine.
think that I don't
Oh,
think
we
we've,
not said
I don't
that?
think we've said it.
Hannah's pregnant.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well,
It's not sorry. It was just the pregnancy
cool?
pica, and I'm like, I guess that's
Yeah.
how we're announcing it.
Are you cool with sharing the due date? Because we were actually talking about that before you
Sure,
got here.
yeah, June 18th.
June 18th. Not bad, not bad.
Not bad. Alrighty.
Liam's birthday's June 6th.
Oh, nice.
That wasn't like a race, but yeah.
That's fine.
Well, it's more just like, don't do it on Mikey's birthday.
I'll try not to.
I mean, really,
there's another birthday I'm trying not to do it on. It's like 4 days before then.
Yours?
No.
Donnie's?
It's someone named Donald.
Duck? Oh, the other guy.
Yeah.
You know what? No, have it on that. We need someone better on that day.
Yeah, like-
Please, everyone on
Yeah.
that day.
Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. I felt like I had a lot of dinosaur questions because I've been reading a lot about dinosaurs lately, and now I'm like,
Because of Walter.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
like he's really into him.
there is a pretty good dinosaur documentary on Netflix.
Oh, I've watched it.
That's pretty solid.
Put me to tears at the end.
Aw.
I mean, they all die at the end.
I mean,
But I
Yeah,
think it's
we all
mostly
died,
because I had already seen TikTok edits of like really like sad music to like.
you're also emotional? Along
No,
with
it
this
doesn't
podcast?
take much for me.
right.
No. That's
Like it's going into that. It's just Hannah.
yeah, that's just me. I can
Yeah.
Okay.
I cry pretty easily at that stuff.
Okay.
But I crud. I feel like I had some, but now I don't. Don't worry about it. The dinosaurs in that book I was mentioning too are very cute.
Yeah.
Archibald.
Archibald, the
He's
bald
bald.
dinosaur.
Well, at the end, they all shave off their hair.
Cute.
Yeah, they realize that
To confuse us in the future.
Archibald does. Yeah, it did. But it makes me think of that because I know, like, when I was a kid, dinosaurs, the thought of feathers on a dinosaur was crazy.
There's still people that you say stuff like that to, and they think you're insane.
Well, some people don't think dinosaur bones are planted
Well, that's also true.
Yeah.
and not real.
I wasn't even going that far.
They're a test from God, Andy.
I just meant there was people who learned what you learned in elementary school and then refused
Yeah.
to worry
It
about
doesn't
things
change
like
ever.
the last 40 years of scientific research.
And so that's it in Massachusetts for dinosaur stuff.
2.
That's crazy.
2 whole dinosaurs.
That we
And
know
then,
of.
like, do we have
Yeah.
anything else like the footprints outside of Holyoke, or is that
I
it?
mean, like generally the river, the whole like Connecticut River Valley is good for
Has
that kind of
some-
stuff,
might
but
have
a lot
some
of that's
stuff like
in, Connecticut.
Yeah.
And we have horseshoe crabs. They're a living fossil.
Yes.
Yes.
And we should keep them living and stop harvesting their blood.
Yes. Please. Please stop harvesting them. No, there's some stuff. There's been some action on that lately.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then we've back on fossils. I think there are some like older ones like shellfish and maybe early ferns,
I had
but don't ask me where because I wasn't really reading up on that part.
I had
'Cause,
what
you
I
know,
call a fossil, but I think it was just like it probably is technically a fossil, but I don't think it was that old. So it was like a scallop shell.
Okay,
Or is it a scallop? No, what are the pretty ones that are really ribbed?
scallop.
Scallop.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
That's why it's called scalloping.
Okay, cool. Yes, you're right. So that in a tiny rock, and we found it on the beach in Florida, but it was like very like compounded in there, like it was in a compound rock.
Sedimentary.
It's something like that.
Yeah, well, if it's a fossil, it has to be sedimentary.
Okay, so maybe it was that. But my mom,
Yeah, so it was either a fossil or
or like a shell stuck in a rock, but it wasn't that.
There is a term for that. It's called a concretion.
Oh, okay. I think it
Where-
was more that.
Like it happens, especially a lot with like iron that gets left in the ocean, where stuff will kind of like
Yeah,
chemically attach itself to it,
I feel like that's
which
what it was.
is weird science, and I don't get all of it, but it's like it basically like connects to the metal. But if it's just rock and shell, it might have broken off it, but I don't know.
It was very fossily when you looked at it, but
Yeah.
I think it was more something like concretion. Either way, my mom found it and she was like, "Oh my god, a fossil!" And I was in the 6th grade and I was like, "Oh my god, a fossil!" and like ripped it from her hands and like owned it from then on out. And then I lost it. I think someone took it from a house party I had.
Bummer.
It was
Dang
like
it.
this big,
Yeah.
That's
So-
cool.
like a little bigger than a quarter for those
Yeah.
not able to see my hands. It was pretty cool.
So literally everyone except for me and Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Does anyone else have any dinosaur related questions that I can ad lib
Are
an
you
answer
asking
to?
our listeners? Listeners, write in with your
Yeah, I'll
dinosaur
take-
questions.
I will absolutely take right in dinosaur questions and then see if I know what I'm talking about.
colonycast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
T-Rex and Stegosaurus didn't live at the same time.
Stegosaurus was already a fossil when T-Rex was around.
That stuff blows my
See,
mind.
that's why I asked that question, because it's so like in everyone's brain, it's just like, oh, dinosaurs all live together.
It's
but they
wild.
Totally didn't.
I intellectually understand the length of time that dinosaurs were around,
Mhm.
but it's long. It is so hundreds of
Yeah.
millions of, like it's mind-boggling how
It
long
really
they were
is.
around.
We
Yeah.
don't do good with large quantities of time and
No.
space.
No,
No.
we as a we culturally, well, I don't know if it's a cultural thing or just a humanity thing, but we tend to flatten time very hard.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So this is the part where we stop talking.
And thanks for checking out the show today, listeners. If you enjoyed the content today, you can go over to patreon.com/Inebri-art to support the show. You can join over there for just a few dollars a month and help us provide this fun content that you just checked out. You can also email us at inebriart.com with your questions, complaints, and concerns, or you can find us on all social medias at Inebri-art or at Inebri-art6 on Instagram. And also don't forget to check out our other shows, Bar Talk Podcast, Old Colony Cast, Inebri-art, and all the other shows on the Inebri-art network, which you can find at Inebri-art.com. So thanks again for listening.